Hi Freddie, thank you for allowing me the opportunity to shoot this custom video for you. I did do as much digging as I could around on Freddie's landscape, and I wanted to share with you what I've come up with. So when your future customers are searching for the services that you offer, such as landscaping, Bellevue, for instance, right? The first thing that comes up in the search results is what's called the map pack, and that's right here. Now, ideally, we want businesses to be in these top 3 spots because that's all that shows instantly when a searcher is looking. Now, I did come across yours, and so you do have a Google My Business listing. Um, However, in the first 60 listings, I was not able to find it. So what that means is that it's not ranking. It's not climbing the charts. It's just kind of out in outer space. So people are not going to see this unless they directly are looking for your exact company. Now, let me explain to you how this can be fixed. So you've got 8 Google reviews. This is the first thing that stands out to me. 8 Google reviews, but you're only hovering at about a 2.6 star rating. So what needs to happen is there needs to be several Google reviews added to this listing that are 5-star to then drown out the ones that haven't been so good to raise this score. Definitely doable. The next thing is that you don't have a website. That is the biggest thing that is hurting you the most here. If there's no website, customers simply are not able to find, your site in any of the listings, and therefore this is why internet presence is so important, because you want to gain all that traffic for people that are looking for the services that you offer, right? Okay, so the next part of this now is what's called the organic listings. Now, these are the most important. These are what 9 times out of 10 everyone goes with the very first page, and then, of course, the higher in the ranks, the more probable they are to select that company, choose that company, and go with that company for their services, right? So I pulled your number one competitor, and that's Green Spaces, and I just wanted to give you an idea. So now here's their site. It's got good pictures, it's got good font, all of these things. It's got moving images, it was well designed, and the fact of the matter is that this site is absolutely beatable, because the goal here, of course, is to outrank them. So take their spot, take their number one spot, like I was just showing you over here on Google, so that whenever someone is searching for landscape, they're going to click on the site and it's going to be yours. That's the overall goal here. Now, the problem with this site is that it does not have enough content. Google wants to see 1,500 words of command content with keywords sprinkled throughout. Okay. So again, just to reiterate, what this site is only running 633 words. So what that tells us is this site is beatable. So their ranking in that top spot can be overtaken. Now, I've got my web crawler tool that will give us a more in-depth look at exactly what's going on. Now, the first 2 things I want to point out to you is the UR and the DR. What the UR is the trust rating given by Google to this site. The DR is the power rating given by Google, and how these 2 numbers are generated are through backlinks. What a backlink is a shout out from another site. So they've got a link from their site going back to yours, and what that does for your business and your website is it, number 1, gains you credibility, number 2, gains you exposure. So they've got 547 keywords that are embedded into their site, into that content that I was telling you about. And the overall picture here is, with everything that they're doing, they're getting 697 folks that are searching for their services and are coming to their site, clicking on their site, getting their services, getting information, whatever, what have you. So again, just a real quick recap. Fixing your Google My Business listing, drowning out these bad reviews with good ones, having a minimum of 20 really good pictures, and then adding a site would just skyrocket you from not even really being in the listings to starting to climb those ranks and get up there with those top three. Having a site is crucially important. That's the number one most important thing here right now, is to have a site built with those specifics that I was telling you about, the keywords, the command content, and then of course, like we were just discussing, the backlinks with the organic keywords. So this is all definitely doable, and their position as one of the top guys with all of this traffic can absolutely be the traffic that's coming to Fredy's Landscape. So I hope this video has been very helpful. I hope that it's been informative. I appreciate your time in listening to all that I was able to come up with, and I'd be certainly gracious in receiving feedback.